Yo, so more Sonic Forces news just came out of absolutely nowhere. I guess before I get into the level stuff, let's talk about Aqua Road, a new level for the game that they showed off the music for. In short, I like the music. It's very good. I like all the. There hasn't been any music in this game that I haven't liked so far, which is good. But that's kind of a given since it is a Sonic game. So let's get into which first? Rental Hero. Let's do Rental Hero first, since it is the shortest. So it's a very short video, about 30 seconds of the custom hero fighting against Infinite in a what looks to be a very underwhelming and very like boring boss fight of him just like dodging different walls of cubes that come up and different enemies that are coming out, and it's in some like weird futuristic sort of place, and the aesthetic outside and all looks so cool. It looks so original, something that we've never seen before. And in the boss fight, it actually took me after seeing the title, because I watched the video first and then I watched looked at the title and I was like, Rental Hero, what? And then after like watching the gameplay closer, I was like, oh shit, he's actually changing characters. So that's what the Rental Hero stuff is from the achievements. Probably showing these achievements are the real ones. They're not just leaked rumor sort of thing. So by the press of a button, it seems that you're able to change to a different hero. We don't know how it works though, how it's like you pick a different one or if it's just like randomized or whatever. But yeah, it looks interesting. The boss fight didn't look too amazing, but you know, we only seen 30 seconds gameplay, so it could all change. So let's get into Spaceport. I was like, oh, it's a new level? No, it's Chemical Plant. But Chemical Plant has been completely frozen over. Whenever the level first starts, it looks really cool. It's all like icy and there's snow and all coming down everywhere. And then as soon as like after about 2 seconds, they just stop since Chemical Plant for a bit. Something that's weird. Okay, so before I get into that, it's just a straight line it seems, but the camera angle just changes a bit. Like that's seriously what it is. And then it sort of moves into a place that looks like Sonic 3D Blast, where I don't know. I find that camera angle weird because it reminds me of Boom Rise of Lyrics. That game would go into those sort of camera angles and stuff. But yeah, it's literally just a straight line, which it looks fine. I really like the aesthetics that it's Chemical Plant in daytime. And I guess Spaceport means that it's going to be where Dr. Eggman's like Armada is just going to like either take off from or like base in. So it's just a frozen over Chemical Plant, which is weird since they call it Spaceport. And then we actually get into a part after all the straight lines. We get into a part where it's just grinding, and it looks the grinding's going to be the same as in Sonic Generations. And then after a couple more straight lines, we get into a quick time event. You know, from what they showed, it looked like it was just a cutscene, but no, they got rid of the HUD and all, so we couldn't see the quick time events coming on at the part where he's like hanging off the tree and you have to press buttons and stuff. You could hear the button presses happening, you could hear the sound effects and stuff. But yeah, he's just avoiding trains and all. I'm gonna assume just like a load of quick time events. And then you're back in the straight lines for a bit. And then I finally get what I don't like about the 2D sections of this game. It's that the camera angle never changes. Like in Generations and like Green Hill and all, the camera angle will like focus on a different part of you or like go to the back for a bit or sort of move around a bit, but it's just completely still here. And there are parts where you like, I'm glad that it's not reused assets from Chemical Plant from Generations. Whenever I heard about reused levels, I'm like, oh, reusing the assets. But no, this is all original assets, which kind of makes me feel like there must be a reason for them reusing all these different levels, these older levels. It can't be because they just want to reuse assets, because they're clearly not doing that. So, I don't know. The enemies are all the same. We still haven't seen any other enemies other than the egg pawn sort of thing and the Motobug, which is weird. And he uses the drill move, which I'm pretty sure Aaron said that the drill, most of the team believe that it's the most powerful weapon in the game if you know how to use it right. And yeah, you can see that it just like charges up for a couple seconds and like unleashes a giant like I don't know what I would call it. It just like drills through all the enemies and shoots you forward for a bit, and it looks like it can be used to like take shortcuts and all during the levels, which is cool. And yeah, just it looks pretty good. Nothing bad to say about it. It's a straight line. It didn't look very challenging. It looked very easy. Just hold forward and press buttons. But yeah, I guess it's cool. I like the aesthetics again. The aesthetics beautiful in this game. I was sort of worried that it was just going to be Generations but more simplified. But no, it looks very detailed. Everything is colourful. I really like that we're seeing the bird avatar. Except they never used the double jump feature. And it looks like we see the numbered rings, but they're like... I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it closer now. Yeah, those are the numbered rings, but it's clear that the person has clearly played the level a couple times, because I'm assuming after you do the 5... Sure, shut up, please. After you do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing, and come back to the level at a later time, you can't do it again. It's just like a one-time thing, and that's just the shadows of it being there, which is interesting, because in Lost World they were just there for an extra life, so I wonder what they're for in this game. And I love the... you know, Eggman's fleet of ships just like coming in the background. And all. It's a beautiful looking level. Just I wish there was more in terms of level design, which is kind of like my biggest thing about Forces right now. The level design is all I care about at this point. I don't think the story will be bad. I think the story will be pretty good. I think the music will be amazing. I think all the characters will be fun to play. It's just the level design is the one thing. Let's just hope. I'm glad they're showing us more stuff, I really am. And I like that. I love the music for this level as well, it's really good. So, yeah, it just looks fine. So, it was also semi-fully 3D, as in, whenever it did go into 2D, it was the camera angle sort of fixed. It kind of reminded me of Sonic 3D Blast, or those Lego games that Traveller's Tales makes. That's what it reminded me of. So yeah, it looks fine. I'll put links if you want to watch it for yourself in the description. So yeah, it looked good. Bye.